Abusua yemwa ha emwa kwaba emwa tenase esama ye nyina etiri nkwa Ghana afofida enne Constitution Day sese ye de ebo ye ho bra ye de hwe se de omanbra no ebetuma abo ye ho ban asiesie ye ama oman Ghana aye krabehwe etu wo fie edi afofi na num de kudinti aye tifie a na ne ase eno no emusam ene ya hwehwe ya prapra ho asone so dokodoko ya sese na ye de ebrewi na nsema obeti na wiabie no ene se Adom Baffuor ene passenger a otukwanfa walwale tamale kwantempon no ese IGP ayiberi e hodum ni nyina afiri hoju wo sere bebre won samfra mra na Amrobes ha won papa ewo ho
me fo de kokobo pa de mu ode ne kwa ma adwadifo etekwa ho se wa wunimu omba beto no wo mo ba betu na edi entia time kutu betimu nsem
woni a woto fagudie eye gold ewo omamu enso kire se ebuo no se de woto no aya na eche entire mantem ti ema wono adwuma ne adwadie no enkoso wano
Ghana Publishing Company ne nei wo mo MDD atodwo akire mu se afi atwa mu nyame nko ka adwuma ne guo eka ketekete mampole na no so mu nsem obetena wie yi
omampani John Dramani mama de ato edwa na de wo kire no oni an se TV license ayetua no se aban no yensese e de foforo aba se de be ya Ghana fo ebetua no oman susu yenya TV papa ahwe
ena no ada eye fire officers wadu on sakweka nsentwoni ba ko mampani John Dramani mama eye se ebeye nwanu ya fire officers no ene interdiction enkoso CDD Ghana ene eho obosobo wade akwa mampani emusem oba beti
Ani ya for fida enti ani ya for fida ne de ne ensem na ewa edoso na woni a wo boye wiei wama ye nkonwa tena so ne de Kasiebo no won ene didi so yi
ene holiday nti bibia timisi we ya bond back to back dia ma na MTN isim won sanka bia man sanka bi se force ye nkura ne bebrebe ba ko ne kutawo na isim no chese da so na bibia ko kama e dia ma saso insecticide spray no ne kwal eso dia ba ekum tonton preko e de ma hotom e mo wan kase ni wo mu a wai wadwene se ene chese na pa ye friend na wo ma won na bie saso e betini tiama ho ato Franco Trading Enterprise your phones laptops ni computers papa perfume patron kwankwan chen koto ya anom de nom 40% discount wo dia ba 2074 year du papa kidney ya dia tete liver ya dia ha mo jabroso tete o pa me patron Ghana ha ya tunu na pete ye 2074 ubenya biato Bright Senior High School ena anu ada na ka ye private say no ababa ka aba school huntinom ye free senior high school ntino oba no fa no ko no score enjoy Bright Senior High School achechera for them when the environment no eso kama pa Kingdom Herbal Center enu papa ni niem emema die wom ma die wom emema no me patrol pe Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules nenom ebebo ma mema yo gine na so pa na ema no so ene tremendous capsules musmo no nom ebebo asiesia himfie ho ama bibia akokorret e dia ma also chemist eso enu papa wode aba no unya bia ebebo pa ama nyoma koye DBS Industries me fanto animu enchese dan no papa wode aba free bonto ye boso dia ma kala bia size bia wode ma entino aboafo no ani kan ho Facebook no YouTube adwenkyerɛ foto brepem no ya bekenka dia ma na kenkafo awie yi eye me nana ade Munukum mene
Baffuor Owiredu-Amoh Dr. Sign akwa ebo yenchi domo obe nsabe kan ya wo Facebook YouTube ene ye handles ahodo no eso afe gibre na yemfa kase no enkyerkyeremu emrewo Adom Baffuor a wonam eye tamale walwale bolgatanga kwantempon no eso wodi akoniaba ebrebia anadwo awia enu ya dum sesa kwa no so de eso de adaje eni so kra efise woni a wotu kwa kwa omantifi fam nyina no ehono ena wonam na sentem ene pie be na wotwemienu na wotwemiensa ni yete se barrier anase protocol checkpoint a wojira ho na driver gina na ehwehwe okanum ede na kuta ni.
The formerly Walewale Bolgatanga section of the National Road 10 is one of the most strategic transport corridors in northern Ghana.
Duma ana yenya ntie ese nipa bi akwato ase prosi barrier no ba akoso atutu etuo ma prosi ni bi afamu ahwere ne nkwa prosi sahene owura tete yohunu IGP wote asam pepe na yem se no se aprotifu anka wo bo ban ahwe omanfo so ama wanya sumdwaye won mu adwuma no ene de eba ne se na nipa bonefo bi ekoto se won so atutu watuo eprepre bi ene sa de a pabno twa no oberi ya wa ha no nyina no aprochifo ho commander for mo hwe mo nyina mfiri ho mo nko ho no ebio as say aprochifo no enyina beri ya no anase checkpoint no so ebio ama say emu ada ho no saaja agyina mo ani fie ena enkura enya gro na wodi ni nyina no say aprochifo a woni ho ni ti ene akrofo amfro yi se wodi ahima ni wo koba tata rubber for ejina boss ni atukuleta enmo ni ade ajuju won ho esika enmo ni ade then when a rubber for say hadwen papa approach phone free ho no de say de woda wona wo fa kwan so enye yie se wo kɔ na obi nka ho ana se wuti ankwa ye de a wuduru kwan mu ana ne akrofo yi sometime de obeye wo ni wo passenger for no wa ye wo mo eno na process ahin IGP HM say wonya ntie say enye no nko a akromforofo so obesia ba bio ndi akobase checkpoints bi wo ho no de approach for ndi wono won be fe so papa enti IGP si pam no twa no beria no emfiri ho na ensem yi mu ntiremu ene ne ntia se ba no walwale district commander ASP Setajekum ene ne yense twefo di nkomo ena wo bomu amane se eye no kure se checkpoint ni ho ma na IGP ena ama order se wonyimfiri ho
upon the recommendations from the regional commander by extension IGP. From IGP's directive in relation to the Wulugu Kariminga attack.
Ade ena moti ye no ASP Setajekum awoye walwale district commander ena ehwehwemi na Baffuor a de odi akoniaba ede bia da na dwene awia e okwan no so ba ye ya sese akonfofo na sanka won no won se won yem sesuo papa e ha dwene entu wosere ebe yi a anka IGP sanjune hu bio.
It's very bad. The way the road is, no police on the road. If you are traveling in the night time, it's very risky for we the drivers. Sometimes if it is 6 o'clock, you can't move your car again. So we are pleading on the police to come back and be on the road because it's very risky. Nobody can travel in the night time again. Yesterday like this, they robbed about 3 cars. Why? They should come and help us.
Honestly, if the police are back, we all will be very grateful because at times if they are there, I can move at 10 o'clock or even 11 o'clock. If they know that police are standing within this, moving by 24 kilometers away, maybe they will also like to come back out from that very place again.
And Baffuor no ena ekasa na ba Facebook YouTube ya the video no ato ehonomo ekwana nkasa no edamu pron ena photos awoso na checkpoints na ya yiri nti ena Baffuor no wona wojirejira hoyi sese wonko ena waba efise utisi kwa no so a am Roberts edu mutin ena wakasa IGP wodi esro bebre surprise for na made a ena nipa ebewu okwan so no ebedo so asensa enti munwene hu bio na monhwe na monyere mu ma bambon sem no enyere okwan no so tawe
yanto so na yankwansem fufuru mu na sentem atiefo beka ya AM40 wo hugu montene so a Ghana adehye bi a wo mo no wo ma yo madwene se akwantempo a eda empotemu ha ya adwene se ka na emfa wo baabi wo so a empanifo se da ye se nipa na emfa wo nya se ye didwa ho na so dwadifo wo kono ni entosi wo hye ndi se do so banche bode oh eni efosufo wo mo tonton panties ni ade wo mo nyina age kwan no so oboso anti wo nipa da sanin sa wonam ho no ahwe a ka akora betimi abosan se baabi a wo se wo fa no adwarifo akwaje ho aboso ma eni AMA atisi mu kopamu wo mo nyina de chese red marking sensa ho red marking no chese ene tofo bo nyina de se hwe na dwadini bia antra sa line no so no eni akwachi na sa ko hwai chese wo mo tra line no kura agboro so kura masese kura de hawudu ho line na ga sa wu sanse adwadifo age kwa ni nyina aboso ne name Chief Executive Officer Adase no ano no edema AMA Michael Aloti ene ne wodi atodwa ekiremu se adwadifo amutie Kasiebo awie kokobɔ no wode mamuom efiri sabre ya kwapem se busumi bekwa awie ye wo bia sese ni ntos ne banche ne bɔɔde ne fons ene mo tonton paboa ni nyina wo bia samfiri kwan no ho ekwapem se busumi besi kura na mo baba ne se wo mo ba na busumi kwa wieye na mo sesa mo nyoma so mo kɔtɔ na mo bechewa ene mra no eso mu a ena afi na be mamte bia.
I'm giving the traders in Accra up to the end of January. Please, they should move back to the line so that we all live in peace. By the end of January, I am going to clear the streets. This time I'm not putting human face in it because I have been talking to people, I've been walking to them for some time now. The media, you can see how I link up with them. So I beg everybody, I beg the traders, I beg the queen mothers, they should listen to me and move from the streets for us to, for business to go on as usual.
Michael Aloti, Chief Executive Adom AME and Atin in Canada, where we are and not to chile muse. Nyami Aduma watchina ya General Bosom de to do and sanitation day in the same team. What the other idea kwame the phoning in us and Yami Aduma watchina, who will be a message to Shiniban Chinibo, dear Ubian for Priambra, so Nadiaba, to say, Yamedi Krumini come Serbia, a Krumba Yefe.
This Saturday, we are starting the cleanup again. And we all see what happened in December. The market women got to town by 4 a.m. They were in town. When I got to town by 6, they have cleared everywhere. And I'm promising them that if they do the same thing by 6, 7 when we get to town and they have swept everywhere is clean, we'll allow them to open their shops if even it's 7 o'clock. It's a promise I'm giving to them. They should come out and let's work for them to work.
Nipa yatin nkan Michael Aloti wano Chief Executive Adom AME and atin nkana wadin semi to ga na chese empanufo twa ahoma watwam nyina ne se empanufo kire mu se projects ahoduo bi ewon nkran ha ene wo baba ya pa wo be ne kama na watwa ahoma mu wie ya yura Michael ekasa and what was so, Echire and when you are penny for Edinshire, egu apono so a ene adwadifo atede, wo mo atede pa na da what yen na ne sem, and penny for besi schools Ediama woman, and no quarter chain, ya ba besi hospital Kasiebo pa e makola, Ediama adwadifo and to reno we adwadini utia ya usisi ya and na friend abefro ka akwa tintin bia edwanie ayaresa bia nie entie ka wa na akwa eno so emunchire mu ode ba ye.
What I'm telling Ghanaians is that they should support us. We are here to work for them. We are here to serve them. We are not here to sit on them. They voted for us to work. When you finish voting, I always say, after campaigning, it must be action. We don't have time to be talking plenty. This is the time for us to deliver for Ghanaians. And so far, 1 year down the line, Ghanaians have seen what we have done. And there are many more things we are going to do. Not only this, but what I don't like promises. But I know, by the special grace of God, we will deliver, and Ghanaians will see that they voted and we have delivered.
Nipa yatin nkan Michael Aloti ono Chief Executive Adom AME na eba ni se wo wie yem na adwadifo a ewo makola ye ne omudi nkom ne ebiso omo se empanifo akasa bebre na de ahin na ye amode pa na omugem se ni nyina ye de pa na ba ko ye de pa ye ayaresabia empanifo se wo ba besia ma ye no asida ene de ma wo mo
kama nwe wo pa me fa wa na ka ye wo de anja mo fia mo gba le pe wo onugba wo amepi segbe akeka ma jala ha wo abaye ye wo de ti wo fa pa mo kekeji kama aka ye wo de
wo na le po efe no fia no wondale shaka ewo ma hu ena ye fa ya bobo wo ye wo kwa bi e wa ka anabu aka wondale si efe ko nu
Ghana finishing one dame o sheba ma hospital a o fe for ko ni one na ka yes won wo tunoko wo vote one na hospital e kwasaja so se na mo wo kenye ba manya wo ke mayor ke wo president John Mama erado nga jole kan bi papa na fio nga jole
ani enkrana na ate no e ma jolly tia we kan kam be chirem eso shine se breko tino ma jolly se enyami sraw ohun enti we kan be chire ni nyina beta bra no brand be mi tino ye mo fa nyami sraw ne sa we adwadifo bi wo makola na to mo nka no
Adom 106.3 FM National Constitution Day Kasiebo ene de si ja so ede amani we ye bona pese pa ede amawo gold board one maduma Kasiebo pa no ene se obehwe ama man yi eye fagudie gold no sika kokko ni tom no ebekoyie ede amaye na mangana enya ho emfaso enti afini o mampani John Dramani mama ebetena adwa so pepepe ena opeja gold board esi honum na gold board ne to gold to anase ho adwadie no eno enti se koko a je se aba no ebetena se no aka se afie koko no se ne yebeto no ebi e wo mu aye se o petrol busum we se ne bo na tia ba fam yebeto ne se anase ne bo na ekosoro yebeto ne se gold de ne de wo hwe se de wiase adwaman so ne to ne tie na gold board so e de a kire se ene gold no yebeto ne sei anso bia yebeto ne sei ejina sei ne no e na woni a won so eye gold ho adwuma wo tufa gudie no wagina so e de ato anase won so e de ato na ubo memo a chamber of licensed gold buyers one more penny pa any gold enterprise one more penny pa Jamin Gold Enterprise wo atwima wabiaja North District one more penny pa any Benjamin Ata entry eno de adesre ato empanimfo enum said the biada or manfo no ehwenim one year or two gold eton gold no wo hwenim say ne to no say ne gina san waton amo no wo be chie obeduru ba bia o tena se ye hwe bo nanim kakra ye pese bo no ye hu say de gina ansa ne beton ama ya ton ama anopa no nkron no nwotwe no ndumie no ne bo no mai enam so amo de adesre two gold board anim say ya won ma ebo no emra ententem say de be ya wo chini kopebia wo benya bia to na wo firi wa ko ba bifufuro chense wo be kwa kotena faako no nan no ndumienu na ebo no ma no da ho to no so de wo mpese ja wo bebo kanti ene amade amesmen ton ma eno owura Benjamin Ata entry esre se gold board ya no mama da biada gold hu dwade na se ne bo no apie edwa so entem
tama price no eba price no esenka emobe se 6 na ye kan news na nka price no abedru no yetimi customer bia obeba sa brand free 7 to 8 bia na yetimi ahwe no by sisi no di mi hu ne se price no e delay bi wonum kra be se 12 ne ensanka minimum de kuruntia de ba senka ombe ye nhihye nanka omotumi the price na ba ebra ye reading news a ye kan dollar yisika semo no nanka omode the price no so abre buyers na omo abaya je omatum se omonto gold na kam free se betumi ahwe customers no so ama gold ndodo na so yense tumi
ora Benjamin Atantwi eto asobio ena ode afutuo ma woni a won so tututu ani na nam etotototo gold mu ne ade ne say ya na won so adi nukure ama wo ho so obi ba aba beto won nchen a na adi nukure se de be ya dwuma na moye no enukure de bebam na atumi akoso fefefe
yen buyers ikra ye chance ye say ye to gold no ya be hu bibi say sa woni obi otu from agudie di dwa etore bia ne ho kire na wotimi ba wo ho no mo say boa no kakra no mfa nko ye adwuma no nsamfa gold ne mrew nti gold board no de so won to gold no de please say abeboa o man say nipa ne de gold ne ba say ne carat no ye 22 a say ye buyers no ye hu ne say 22 no ne gold ne carat no na wo de aman wo de man na o ton gold na man na so de akoma aban na ebema na ni age say da bia wo de gold brew ba say ne carat 23 na akoma ne 22 a say what so no eba saa nipa no na adwumbone eba ne tirim
ora Benjamin Atantwi penny power da Jamin Gold Enterprise wo atwuma wa bia North District azantimantemu ano oka lances gold buyers a oya adwuma wo mamu no eho
yanto so na yanko anim wei afofida Kasiebo yeguso ede ma headquarters no wan kasa nie Adom 106.3 asempa 94.7 santimantemu a enhyira na buso 104.5 kasafidie wa hanye aduonu miensa wo mamu ni amano ne yenyina ya kabom ye pia de ama kakra na test ya ngaza na yakwo anim a Mampani John Domen Mahama ena anwa da ene Ghana Publishing Company woko ho ene Brunya brei kokosra wo mo anu amudidi nkomo echiachia wo mo nsam busa wo bia se de obia hu sitie ema obia fishia pansam wo tese enefe na akono na wokoye no na managing director edema Ghana Publishing Company na Kasiebo wonya akonya wakasa enu wo mu se efiri abra NDC aban ebefa akunya 2025 pa wo mo baye Ghana Publishing Company no na de na gu awie na ka kete mampole no pani ni kire mu se sika na da wo mufutuo bu nyina 400,000 Ghana cedi eni se nini skani nyina na wo hene ono si bo mitumi nkire chese na sika bia ni account ni mu ama chese na January bosom pa kwa no obefa so kura tue dwumayefo ka nyame nko na ba mu na so no efiri bra NDC aban baji akunya wo mo soso eso mu no sese no wo mo piapia de no kwa ma sika aba futu nim nya asem keto no mo kura hye batafere wa batwa se enche kura adwumayefo wo ho no wo makatue betum ha mu kihye mu aduanan nesi hey what a wow 40%. Adia Ned, a gentle managing director.
We took a decision to take inspiration from the 24-hour economy, and I met management and gave them ultimatums that in 3 weeks we were starting a night shift, which made it 2 shifts to be able to cut the numbers and make it useful. Otherwise, we were supposed to sack 100 people, and it is the best thing that, in my opinion, has happened to this company. Gazettes that were taking 8 weeks now started coming in 3 weeks, and we were able to introduce a 24-hour Gazette turnaround. So if you came today, you could get it tomorrow. It gave us avenue to take a little more revenue, and since then the revenues have improved. We've been able to, based on that, done a few things. We've opened up a new digital press center, fully furnished from a completely non-existing facility, a warehouse, and the financials of the company has also significantly improved. When we came in February, the bank balance was 400,000, and in January the company paid salaries with an overdraft. So that was a company that was in dire streets. In the 10 months that we've been here, in December, we paid a 13th month salary to the staff without borrowing. We've also committed to paying a 40% because salaries were very low, a 40% up. And Mr. President, I'm happy to announce to you that as of yesterday, we put back a fixed deposit of 15 million in the bank in the last 10 months.
Enti asemna wie ya no tum se o se de ska kom pa ska kom we aye managing director de Ghana Publishing Company na wo wie ye en mampani John Dramani Mahama se ampa akwapa no kwafo kakram de hia wonsen wadi so no kure wa ya de na se ampa se 400,000 Ghana cedi pa na dem eno che se wo bu kokoliko kakra sa ma se 15 million o dia kotum akatwa no tum etum kosoro na wo wie no se 24-hour economy na anwada wo hye ho bo no enche eba be authority it be 24-hour authority enche kura penifo eba bete na no so atia ene esika de beba nyasam kotoa.
I'm happy to know that the Minister has lobbied the Minister of Education and the Minister of Finance, that when we start the printing of the textbooks and learning materials, Ghana Publishing should get a big chunk of that contract so that you can raise more money to continue the retooling exercise that you are doing. I like the innovative thinking that you have brought into this establishment. Of course, the 24-hour economy initiative is one of the flagship economic policies of this government. I'm happy to note that the committee has finished considering it and is supposed to go onto the floor of Parliament to set up the 24-hour authority, which would then open the way for implementation and registration of all the businesses that will be involved in the 24-hour economy initiative. And it will also spell out what kind of incentives, can be given. And I'm sure that when that is done, because you guys have already started, a 2-shift 24-hour operation, you should be among the first to register so that you can benefit and raise the status of your business.
Mampani John Dramani Mahama and attaining king.
Yeah, twice one. I watch him with the Mampani John Dramani Mahama and Safi Pepper Penny and Nisia Jason 10 years. Jumadia, I now chimu where dibi papa Nancy dear 190 bin so any word sini or Fahanu appear or Fanu appear. Nan Sarah, and then a 90 Munuay and say, the Uboma who do Horma or Bako so answer. What the candidate extra GBC Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Then ye will call Hormono and one who didn't go Bobe and Kobaba Qua. Says a transformer or no so or say, Hello, Papa, TV license, hey, Ghana had TV license, look of page and once and back. One who had dome a bet to a goose, no. I not TV no, you had to say name, me from TV or mobile phone, so says me TV see them to says I want some neba, the peja, near the two pejania there at all. I'm a panning John Dramani Mama, Edremo, essay. TV license, no, as I see a Trianemo, Abano, Eddie, and she be air by Embra. Nano, we really the Baka to Brasiba Jafie, na Wafaso and Sikadia Bois, TV Numaku, Ahodono, was there no friend of public media levy. And I'm sure Ebema, the Bonumano and Yasikani Titre, GBC, a year, a bandiano, TV license, I tried Neno, 1966 Rua, and a buy, Nanka, and a year Juma, and I say, wo ho se no ene se nipa ba ko na fie ba ko edan ba ko mo TV ba ko a mutua sidi aduasa ensia 36 cities afi bia se ye mienu a mutua sidi aduosia afi bia ena hotel no ne ba bia ye ton san ne nuane no ne ade no ho no no 3 cities TV ba ko bia ne no mpanin dwanman mama e kyerem se wenu nyina no yade enche bia ensakraye ebebam na ba no ne akwakuo nyumakuo TV nyuma ene da obonyuma no edwendwen ho woni esafata se wo kyerem wadwen wo ho no wadwen ho no wadwen ho wi a wo lebeka akoto abadwafie babadwafo nso so etu so anamo.
There are few suggestions we have with regards to the so-called TV license. And I think that our thinking is going in the same direction to amend that law to make it a public media levy of some sort. And we're going to change the range of that levy so that it's better able to mobilize funding in order to be able to subsidize the work of the public media. And so when we're ready, we'll be discussing cabinet, but we'll discuss with you what our thinking is before we finally go to Parliament and amend the law. I'm sure that with some of the suggestions we've got, it will be able to raise the amount of funding that it brings in and make you better able to do your work. Your minister brought the issue of the legacy debts to us. And so what I've asked him to do is just to make sure that you keep up with the current bill. We're going to ring fence the legacy debt, and then we're bringing it to the attention of the Chief of Staff to find the funding to be able to defray the legacy debt so that it does not continue to be a charge on you.
Oman Pedin John Dramani Mama Niatini, Cosantua so ebio. Ono si GBC adwuma no eye aban dia eyomanga na nyina dia ne mmom eba ehun sensem hun totwe sika edi wura mama adwuma no apagya BBC no mu ne ade ye oman ne dia kɔ abrochire British no mu ne ade South Africa SABC no mu ne ade ni nyina ya oman ne dia Ghana dia no nko a dia aso adwuma yo no ne se ne osoma manfo no ye hu so ana ban so ntimi nti ne ho fa sika nwura mu nanso aban de sese egu akwan so se de be ye obepagya GBC adwuma no na omaye adwuma ma aso ani no manga na ehu won so won so efa so kese.
We must discuss a new funding model to see how we can make you better able to discharge the mandates that you have. You've mentioned several things, and we're waiting to receive your proposals. I believe that you have the capacity and the assets to be able to modernize GBC. I mean, you sit on prime property in this city, and I believe that we can leverage some of those assets to create a more modern digital GBC that is more fit for purpose than in the past. We are reviewing the Constitution. The Constitutional Review Committee presented their report to me, and it is my hope that Chapter 12 that has served us well since 1992, we look at it again and see how we can tweak it in order that, you know, the media, the chapter on the media creates a better environment, especially for public media to be able to do its work. We'll continue to work with the National Media Commission.
Oman Pedin John Dramani Mama Ninsura odiko puemu ewo GBC ninsama oditu dwabi ena yeti
yanto aso na yankwansen fufuru na santem ene mfimfim mantem ka so beto dwa se ejabra ne to ho ma ne Ghana National Fire Service for kopiem wo hwa ne wo mudu muja no beto dwa so se ensentwuro ni ba ko ne wodo won sa keka no de helmet buru ni trim se ya na minim man no minim aso betimi anya adwene de adwene bi asa se wo mo helmet nyankura de ni biom muodu pa che se ye de kwala ntiro ho na eba ndi se nipa pi no akasa fa ho ma ene mampani John Dramani Mahama krod na no batum bi eka ndi prenya prefa we was share direct was share say ene fire officers for there sense ni banding na edi no ene interdiction koso na no aka wo bi ama a programs manager edema Ghana Center for Democratic Development CDD Ghana Michael Augustus edna no atum bi ede aho abasobo pa kwa mampani John Dramani Mahama so waya de panasa no mampani wabra ede wakasa no ni kantie mra Jim FM. Ye, eneno tiafaso, enena tiafaso, eneno wahentino, yabo modese, yensabeka, na sedie, na elkronom, CDD Ghana, mpenifo, elswa kasafa hon, edi atudwa echire se, anamo mampania tunu chire se, ampana anwada no waka se, wano, wayense ntro adwuma bi pen, watanse ntrofo achino, se yampapa, wachire se ampa, ewa mampani na se Preduasa, and maybe Biano, so, Nansana, no, a Yenti Mampani Afri, and Naba.
I'm a journalist by training, and so there's no way we countenance, the continued assault on journalists. We've been in touch with the Ghana Journalists Association on these issues. We put them in touch with the security services. We need a reorientation of many of our security personnel to understand that just as they're doing their job of providing peace and safety, journalists are also doing their job of informing the people as to what is happening. So they're not antagonistic to each other. Indeed, they're both serving the same public. Yeah, so we're working on it, but occasionally these things will come up. But when they come, they must be dealt with, as firmly as possible. The Minister of Government Communication has taken it up. I think the officers have been identified. They've been interdicted and an investigation is ongoing. But we'll countenance assault on journalists here.
Mampani John Drummond Mahama na atin Canada Asemi and Programs Manager Edema Ghana Center for Democratic Development CDD Ghana and Programs Manager Michael Augustus Edwa Basobo Ekoma Mampanino.
And no circumstances say journalists or ye ne jumano obitime bono. Because journalists now the watchmen of the society. To ensure that as citizens, they become very educated on their Kosovo Okronomo. And just a journalist be a need to my be a new as a fan and sasa or the Sabbath to journalists. So because despite an assault on him, journalist Mankasano, also a violation of the right of the practice now, as a journalist to seek for information. Inti to be because and a 1 year in the crowd, quite niho say we were tuning abo journalists for Ejuma Oye. Obetma reporting to the directors, the editors, or obetma reporting to media foundation. Obetma reporting for any behaviors are any appropriate. Now me know to na me to me saboa. Sorry, I said you after na Addai police asem. Addai Marasem.
Programs Manager Edema CDD Ghana and attaining King.
Eni na ye kwa ya nim a eni mu a moya dwuma na makoma homije mu asese SNIT Social Security and National Insurance Trust wana bosumi bia otwa moka enkakran no mu am pensioners dey na retirees musika na ye bantem papa muntie we ya sempa edema mo SNIT no wakire mu ese mo pension no amoje no bosumi bia no eni ye wase apagya mu ohanche mu du ena ode aka ho enti se wogi sidi apem a sidi oha aba beka ho ubekọ bank bio no na jese eye sidi apem eni sidi oha ena eku eda account mu kutu we operations manager general manager in charge of operations was SNIT Philip Kofi Senya wono ena 2026 pension indexation ceremony wode ekoto dwa ewo hodum wo kyerem say nsem bebre ne nnwoma bebre na wakekeka sie anim no hu say woye a ebeboa ama pensioners won so anya ahoto ewo asetenam
SNIT adwuma nhye mu no afidia ye peja pensioners o market yon kakra ehye kana se de be ya inflation ne ade nti musika no ebitimi ahwe nti adwuma de bia afidia ye anti afiwe SNIT adwuma ko no ene National Pensions Regulatory Authority eya adwen ba ko se ye peja SNIT pensioners market yon enko oha enjichemu edu eno ne ntumu a effectively ye de eba na eno no nchechemu kakra wo the TN say, maybe you'll be a friend of redistribution. So the Baya, Sikana Niche, ebi dianko ebi nebisu dianko eketu nti yen hye se de Baya omo wo fom no de dom beba esro ekakra.
Ale Philip Kofi Senya no wo kyeremu no santo aso e de bi kan ho e no so wenu wasesesese wabu nkunta no na payout bi ohoroma kane na wosidi ahasan sesei ebekwa akodu sidi ahanan sansoso ena ensia wode abai no pensioners foforo mpimienu ahankro ni aduosia enan ena ebeboa ewo wonmo akatuasem emu
One ma na omo pension 300 Ghana cedi afi twam da pega obia dey about 400 Ghana cedis. Ntintremu wo ne sɛ obia ni ho a ɔwɔ senator snake person bia ni ho a ɔbɛgye akatua a wanje kura anya 400 Ghana cedis obia ni ɔbɛgye sika isuache 400 cedis ɛno ne di kan nti ɔma no ɔmɔgye 300 Ghana cedis afi twam no obia eba 400 straight de tosu mienu wa ye be calculate o pension a o sika no nka endu 400 Ghana cedis no ye be pegya do aba 400 Ghana cedis okay etosu miensa ohamu nchichemu du no emu nchichemu sia de ye cha mo obia flat nti obia sika na oje no obenya emu ohamu nchichemu nsia e de aka ho.
Ora Philip Kofi Senya general manager for operations ewo Senate adwuma no emu
yantos mi enku enu madwenkyira no bebre no na modi aba enche yebeti asim na yakenkan bebre no de amamtino obi antam kutwo de no tobra na mum enya tanie ohun adwenkyira na de aba asem no ayeka no ho na de aba de fa bebi foforo a yenkan na yakwansem foforo mu a Penny, watchra de ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Ken University Doctor, Emmanuel Entry for Jom, and nay, Wadia Tuja, Echiremu say, Adia Bakubi Kosopa, Nukrenie, I was such the same Adia Samu, no can wasem, and Yabuso Penny's open Addai, Adia Nessie, Ayasambam, and watchra say, Wuba Ghana, Wuko Yesia Pork, Kesi anymore. Local language courses, no, what? Wamu beso mo beye twi ewe ga wamu so mo beso mo beye na bako kra ubuso bi na wonya twi was chill wonya ga was chill na ewe so yos se wamu peti bako kra na pani da tudwa echirem se ya mamene ne ya mane no wan hwe ye bre bi bedura ebeyira kra sansem emabunu na ye hu ni se oye oman ne da chia empanimfo ni ho a wo besom se de empanimfo ka se ene empanimfo to sa ekomabunu die mu no we de enkomabunu die nim esifom straight say emabunu no mpen bako kra na odi atodwa echirem se manum ya empanimfo nya hu bibinya sa edi how kase bebra yen so man
ya dene se ye local language and for that matter I can ya me say ase de enye na on say marginalization obi ya ase de oni pakoro no onima de ana say nim de ne nkwa ni de no an ye fam nti eduru me bi kura no a obi kura ka se obeya age say wo convince no ansa na otumi abe na so no oba ne teaching no a enye akan no kwa se bia obekire twi ye obi bi a friend discourse argument and those kind of things ni no phonology and phonetics ni no niam bia ye no ho nti ene de challenges ya ye wa no say enipa be ni free say usua kana emfa wo ko ba bia ana say ni prospects bia
nipa yatini nkai Dr. Emmanuel Ntwifodwo ene wachira de ewo Kwame Nkrumah asuapon kesiem na atini nkana na mami ko Facebook meetings wo hom ene mami ko Facebook adwenkyira mu de bia ba menkenkan fama mo Gatsina Padmo de aba wo se udi dia bentiasie Philip Obriabua also adi aba wase Kasiebo ni mitie pa no de nchia e no de koma Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wase inshallah kwa bia so oba ba mampani di de ba no Francis Osayaw edi aba wase no kuranie woto kwadwa no agidi mirika mampani John Dramani Muhammad Ganda kwa nimu papa na wase nyame insha na bako Steven Chumasi Ankra also edi aba wase obia kase no etugalamse ne de ba no fake Neoplan Station Circle and a diaba was in Ukraine mampani Debbie we menkan ho asem tinum Steve Ford the aba was Ghana and Ukraine president bakope Dr. Bawumia inshallah kwa bia so baba mampani ne de no Kofi Parliament also the aba was san kofa yenchi Ghana sanko na ya mamra ne amane ya san kofa bio aguna bobikuma apa na odi free bar Kwaku Emmanuel also the aba was didi kai di mi hu so enso ni nyina mu no wo se enchia no de koma ne papa opon yo Steve Ford de no medikan kenkan dada Mama Sarah wo UK wo se Kasiebo ni mitie ade ne Baffuor momoni adwuma Yakopon hira mu nyina bako ma so nyami hira bako Cindy A Washington ade aba wo se ampa okay wase nukura ni Ghana for de ɛwɔ no yɛmpɛ atwi no nkwa no so mu nsuo ade o mu chiri kura ne sa atwi ne Ghana yi no wɔm so mu chiri kura na happy belated birthday enkoma witness man Nancy baba witness na enura ewa with a special happy birthday enkoma o ma me so wodo boroso a ma ne boroso na kupo nhira wo na mpa ya bo ne kokom nyina wo hwei na wontie ne nyina famauti bama me ba mba beto awura mienu tie Raskin de aba wose mitiemu enkran kwanta one presbya asori no na edi nhwanim wose Kasiebo no wotie Emmanuel Kwaw enso e de aba wose powerful news live ewo Osikani FM 99.7 enkran kwanta Doma West Kasoa Authority enso e de aba wose mechiamo mumoni adwuma pa moye Nyakopo nhira mu nyina bako mpacho nyame nhira wo nhira bako na Baffuor ena yi birthday
why
Pamela
why
Adom TV
Pamela
yes and Pamela birthday
entina party ne banana
yes tina so ya meso me birthday ono ya knife na me 10th
o de no refia na
da me refia tina 10th tina me birthday
in advance
mami sky ma nkan no rosa okay okra de me judi me refini pa no me ka se shine
shine abeka we
ebodie
shine wa ka we
ebodie ka se me ba sisia da wa sori ankwa
ma nenwene no ho ma kwabra ni enwene no ho wai onu ni asa woni onti agwado aguma so ai ma me ko YouTube kakra na Elijah Ban o say Adom News here no size kwaku aguna o say Adom News all the way Kwame Yeboa 9540 say maintain central for ase say Ghana central for maintain ase mummisa ora o mapani John Dramani mama me say enwuma no a o promise Ghana for ne wo hemfa eno ne yehwe animu o say akoto say na all the way Kwame Yeboa bi o say kwan papa ni ho enwuma ni ho bambon so asem aba be ye asem amayen ba be dadwene amayen prepe ofori o say Onyankopon huye Ghana man mobo ye nipa no so a chomanu no huye mobo o say ntia nkoma ne maame owura yere Constance ofori a wo agriculture made Osman Bio o say Adom FM no size Isaac Bio Zaragoza Spain o say hwemo live Kofi Parliament say super holiday news papa bitiemo ewo agona bobekuma NDC Kwame Yeboa Bio o say NDC as a kasa ne yado so ena Kofi Parliament o say ye ntumi nsesenra emama ye ene ye koye nimtimoma ye moye so na news no ye loud and clear ewo agona bobekuma King's Pride Ajiman o say ena Rashid Sanka o say mitiemu live free aban mitiemu live aban papa ena abano na nakusa o say kachirom ongoje property tax no eno Adom TV levy no mo so mba beje no na nakusa Kofi Parliament bio Kofi o de no edoso na nakusa o say mpanifo no da bia eto daily taxes no ne ade ma no adwadifo no so da bia ne hono mo ayefi mo mprepra na za unso ba bia to wa de no ansiesie hono ma amo akwata say ora mama na no odum kasa ne nkomo de enti Ghana fo ehwe yie o say me de no go Italy enam di efi eba
na Baffuor on say home say pillar 2 Emma me ayi no so baso yes ewo akwasi ho mo ma Miss Cecilia Adwoa amoako ayi no baso den nti no eduru ha ebeko na adofo so nkoja na mayen
ko ben sapele 2 odi bi aba wa ha mo we say bishop live fantastic news live akwasi ho ntia sonko enkoma haja Safia Mohammed MPP National Women Organizer who fall and I've been an henkan aka Kade Golden Boy go commence up 2 edie enono ena afi master plan Junior Kintampo or say happy birthday enkoma Sabina Baumia and a happy birthday and afi KG1 student at one modern preparatory school Kintampo and your birthday Nyakopon sha no kan ho say Samira Baumia Junior mum
because oton krani bi fa haso
wedding fee 9 happy birthday we free master planner Junior policy analyst Kintampo ena wodi efi eba mayenwie yemfa akase no dia aka no entoa eswe yanko eye Brem North mansinumu wo apuye mantemu aban yi eba ye galamse a ekoso ye se yensu wansuwa yensu monten ye kwa ebretuo oduma kuma japade yemfu sase ne ade nyina no enam galamse so ema ye sei no na se be ya ebetuma tu won so santi aban de sese bi egu akwan so a wo tete emabunu bi na wache wo ho agum waka prosifo ne sojafo no watata won akere woni a wo tu galamse ewo omamu edise yensuo no won no from say Blue Water Gas ye call Brem North mansinimu hono ma watete emabunu yi makomako adunu mienu asoma won se wonko na wonkonko ye adwuma emfamwa oman no na bra wo pa wo hontoma wo de adwuma no ehye wo mo ensa no na aban na musi na hwe mansine no eso Hakim Antwi Abdul echem se galamse no eha ye papa obi adi adanse da bia obi ansa guditi ne wo tufa gudie na nkasa akwa kwambane so no wo se galamse nye na hwan obi ase anye de ane ba ne se na da bia na galamse ekoso kwa woko no ma wonko na wonko ye kata ase se enim nniema bia nsem fata na wonsan meka wonsan se om devrem to adwuma no yaye ne nso ankonkosi aga wonhwe na wobeba no ne nsuo nani ate ne ye nkwaye no ne ade no ye nsa atumi aka oso bia enye adwuma emfensom ne man
Water guard for amomo aso ate se baby bi wo mention mu a omo efa kwati kwan so se omo tu agudi a enye mra kwan so no ohese ye sore ne yakotia se ne betumi aboa ma Ghana so yetumi afa yentuma pa efra bia waye krado se opese utu from agudie no emfa emra kwan so ewo bra one wakwaji tumi krata efri aban mu okwaji tumi krata e be kirewo enioma obeye wadwuma nyina no obeye ene de ense se wo ye den wo ye nti aban nti amainen but yemfa mra kwan so into from agudi a ohaw bia wa wontu bi no enkonkoye ohaw so nye den emfa mawo se ne aban kro na anko se sika ensan emfa mmoka o de beko etia yare eno no oye den oka ho asem
ora Hakim Antwi Abdul eya bana musini a wo Brem North mansini no so de kasa na hwe no na Brem North mansini no Prosi Commander ACP Ajekum David enso de to so say Blue Water Gas ya wo soma wi ede so won kwa na wo che won agum wodo won ho ekobata prosifo bambo nyuma na fe na nanom ne mpanifo ene nkrotu ahodo no emabru na watatai woni a etu fagudie ese yensa ase no ama wafiri honom
ebio mpanifo na saka wadwuma a wo koye nese wa shatale sabi fi honom a na obige no akwaje no ta ko hobo no yes asema ke de ya obi ebe 4000 Irisha ne nipa esu ye mate ye ti sa de no a ye ba ba chew ye chew abra bia sabe o se didi otimamni a wa committee ga me gidi bidi na mra so mutie yes sir nti wo wa shata de nwa ke se wo mra so be bia be ye bibi contrary ni nya adanse e ba ye fa ho nchew tituni wa dwen masaka o scope na bi na se koye na wa dwen kan ko so e bi o se be ne for kan no mo hwe na mo form groups among mo Unyame se 22 meboa. Yes sir. When e bia me se bi akwoti WhatsApp form bi ne be se na form na maso na mko. Nipa afa aduma mo be no minus na mo be sia no. Etu ekuta no mi die isa. Mi na me ka tira wo. Mi na se wonu na tie. Yugo ba mo go na mo ye no bibia ti tu wo. Item bia obo bo mo ne na. Nti wunim na utu ani si obi so. Kakra bi agre. Odi ase. Yes sir. Bi jitafu na ko se hode. Kakra bi agre no pi ho.
Brem North District Police Commander ACP Ajekum David.
Na yankon san fufuro mwen. Nansen dabi awekura nya nansen dabi a wonam kromu a wo baby a yedidie. Say ye choba. Say restaurant. Bon say ne bana na say billboard de wo ho ana signboard de wo ho no atwero so 24-hour service. Na tese wo no dabi a wo ho enkanka pharmacy for no wunduru ho 24-hour service e kire se efra no pakopem anwumire ho efra anwumire akopem sa de be kire se wono no dabi a wo ho a na no na ebinum yese dabi etobere bi a sa 24 hours no a wo twetwe go no se wo mo buo ene emfa ho wo yembetumi akam wo tibetumi akam kire se anadwo be se du ba ko wonim se drug store we anase pharmacy we de where 24 hours in Dino, and me kwa tuntum konko draw no, and you made 9 no upon, and so no 24-hour service. And yes, said be aduka say said be. Yababa wom ni anim and ye emanim fo di hunko moseso. Wo mo yes anu mara betim no mo dia na asai na ansa na no. Ghana fo bia di ka kasa share wo mo akasa experience. And mo kire mo say Hey, Sadia no, I na your motion prior to say, and can a woman mutonia no. We who banana and as a flyer no sono, and yet I betia pa me, and then we guswa yasem, kitu mutuan and we guswa, dear when esono, we drew hana question say, and we pay dear who are towers in Binu, and so flyer is with dear who in Namakasia guso, and ye was as a sound of way, and rabbiting one word. Ghana phobia di Caracas such as a Sadiano, were much to cry, you can't take Ghana from that.
Because I'm your home, Mankasangasa. The Yeti Krum Ha, Kofu, was sir, a service provider, na, yes, sir. My way penny ye twiska more de pede a yaz my hen now extra nay me pede because in your case echo quota up and down the ma
I'm in Chelsea at the town phone boa restaurant for Momotonian local places any pharmacy phone I told him to me a transrosa I don't untimino I got as a one she said so they can't lie untimi try and trosa I say see your mopa and see your more your home to ye. Yes, you bet me see you company no. Cause service no cast some render no. And you no more render amount. You bet me see you.
A Ghana for no. Yes, we will see you. You bet me. Na no elina sem no waka no. Every zero. Was say wa obi atwe the billboard so 24 hours. Na no wo beko na bi anadwo 10-11 watum was a store no na pie when be man no was emre bia ni ho za edinom ene e bone say we be say one no operate 24 hours na ebi a won ko watum a we kirem say wo ga nani anasa wo na wo ko akoto ade no woni tuni bia say e wode no kokotan say emre bia ni ho ebetumi a chesa afo na wo mo no wo ka bibi wo se ye frɛ no invitation to treat na yentie no
asema de atuda no efa emre bia e kan say contract law right a contract law your BBB a friend offer your BBB a friend invitation to treat no offer ne say obidi bibi aba betoda na efa me no ni nyina ajetum say at the crowd and adwumadi omokoye ne na invitation to treat maybe any advertisement no untumi and samai sa ni pakro no e wokwan bia so e ma ne say kopim say afanu mi ni nyina benya denche e ma na wie peye no e ho beye de say ne obi ton your friend is saying oton car o me car need to meet you na wako hu no graphic mu and o car we oto a e ho part into say that na say wako hu na wajina eno no so e dey atọ ade a and wajina so dey atọ car na mo no sport say eno no dey ye dey tune
ya de twon enti wey aye lawyer Kwasi Jamfi bodu na ate ne nkana eba ne se ne yesi da bi se bi mpraduasa ba akoso emia enti yansan kom de nim ni foforo ho ne nkobusa ne se so ade no sa na tie ampa na de lawyer Kwasi Jamfi bodu kanom sa na tie na lawyer kwaku ansasare enso kasa e de bi kan no James ampa eno ano no so obi kase oye 24 hours na eno no he won kono atum a untimi mfa ne court bi ahuti
Obi a running a restaurant and a pharmacy and a Odiga. Emrama who can say Obi a Odiga. Emrama woman can say one move promote normal one more tongue. Into obey to me I say Oksa Emra fine so the advertise no man or tongue on Rabia. So they say the general law and they say or who can say of the advertise no promote no man or tongue or who can into on cross line the ignorance of the law is no excuse. In the general law, no, and it says the obisha and obaisa or tawa a invitation to treat or frager. In the war, o kwako tono, una obema ofano. That's all you seek and sana acceptance about my contract. The sign of mano after NC there is no agreement into Bian from media. You know, advertising on confirm yet. To me and can say wa advertise 24 hours in wa fa car a feel latte and now they do dance so man and the unrefunded or TNT no more there be that.
And your aboka intine kasusuro intinom what you say restaurant bi operate 24 hours intinom wa fa car free dance so man kwa kaso akudidi a wokonu atum a ka aboka susuro enti we lawyer kwaku ansa asare enso na ate ne nkan
opani bi anasem ni sen billboard no baba bi mfoni e da so no person hu no
opeso hu ababa wa nankasa
baba no ni okanya ababa wa ni ho se no ate wada na na
se bia ne ye kan enti no we no ye frɛ no invitation to treat invitation to treat ene brofit treat na
holiday
na da bi o baba wa na ye dai na kono koto de wo koto enye no ano
if you tell me say you come I serve you everything na me ba na me so pay alupreta ya atro so say you serve everything to me ba me so pay alupreta
omuso munya atro za ntwere do munya ya fa se dama MTN ba bia be ko bia wone wa na ekosaso esme nkan tro se mo wa nkase ni wo mu a waye wadwen se wo ma wo na wo dem ho woje aboso no miemiegu won so wo beku Wonyina Franco Trading Enterprise your phones, laptops and computers papa fee, Tontina 74 year du papa, Bright Senior High School say free obanum ubetim de nako jentete Kingdom Herbal Center nu papa no ma de wo mema de wo eba nom na eni ahimfi onya kama be ma so no muhia ahiebu no ekoye pa na DBS Industries semen kan tro say boso free promo no wogusu a ekoso den ko na efa hunkohyem ene yesane asia no yesane asia na ye abrante na so nyesa kan a sister record we mam what twametum se sia somebody ye ni ade na Baffuor ene ayaye no Baffuor the 10 say etina ye me birthday no kura nuru ho no
afternoon dinner
yes there be yenyankoi Gamsin shoes 773 yeah
say shoe though
na say onfa wo size mami odo size aba busebo ebo agene slippers ebo agene slippers ebo age je kwa age ebi wa ya je ekumi age obiri ebo age nipa bebre age nti wo size mai
adidi age ni mu na na
ese me se fa size bra wo size ka wo tie ka size
yo the Gamsin shoe de ne yanko
wo she size say 42 enti Gamsin 42 na birthday no eye tena no Gamsin na yempaboa kama pa shoe bi fa de abra mi ne due ya enti Gamsin me da se the minister papa pantinom mo amopempaboa papa slippers papa tisu tim se eye quality enya quantity Gamsin shoes 773 minia medase pa nyame hirawo ene ya fa ayidie no twim ne enkwai
I say happy birthday enkoma sukura o say owo Jesus Enterprise or your Jesus Enterprise manager ben Aboso kan Methodist Church ene any birthday enti yakupon insran bebre sukura awo Jesus Enterprise Jesus Enterprise manager happy birthday kese enkoma if say na constitution day na birthday dey na say papa bi we fi Lawrence Aboso kan ono na all my happy birthday near the kase no esi ehanomo Baffuor Owiredu-Amoh mene
nana ade Munukum
Doctor Sana kwabo yenchi dom na same ene
Priscilla
kwache amuna omuma ye
oni twidin
se kwache ne twidin
fia kwache kama
umusa di no stream ma yan especially ahwache de no
uyi samede di ano no
yare asra mo bibiara holiday news yedibre mu newsroom fo nyina yedo bibiara ase Dr. Sana kwa se party no baso enti yakramo